Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name is Christine, and in this video we're going to talk a bit about resist and what inks will resist, what doesn't resist, stuff like that. Now, a couple videos ago I was showing you how you can work with foil and tape, and I had done a bit, but then I just afterwards just continued the page and filled it up more with some of the foils. And I was thinking that this could be good for resist. So I'm going to start with some distress spray inks. These are a water-based ink. So you could use like a spray ink, you could use watercolor paints, you could use crayons with water, whatever is a water-based medium. And I have a few. This one is picked raspberry. And then I have cracked pistachio. And I have some peacock feather. So you can see that I sprayed right over top of my foils, but now when I come in with a paper towel, you can see that all the foils are still visible. I can even go right over top of them and take off some of that extra ink. Now, because some of the paper is coming through, it wasn't a solid line, some of the inks will go into the spots where there was paper. But I was able to apply my medium, and that foiled area resisted the water-based mediums and let the foiled areas pop out. So I'm going to completely dry this, and then we're going to work with a different medium. So next we're going to use some heavy body acrylic paint. I'm using some paint from Dina Wakley Media, and I'm going to do it with a stencil. This is a Script Dots stencil from the Crafter's Workshop. Now, acrylic paint, because it is plastic base, will actually cover the foil. That is the look we're hoping to see here. I'm going to just put some paint down. Oh, I think that one was stuck. Okay. Let's see if I didn't test these ahead of time. Oh, here, this one will come out. There we go. So I'll use some turquoise and I think cheddar. Let's see if I can get cheddar. Yep. Okay. I'm going to put my stencil down. I have a little sponge I'm going to use. I'm going to work with cheddar first. And I'm just going to now, because I am sponging on the layer, we're still going to see the lines beneath it because it isn't completely opaque. However, the paints will cover up the lines. The foil isn't resisting it. It isn't making the paint not be able to stick. The acrylic paint is able to just stick over top of the foil. So therefore, when you use acrylic paints, you aren't able to get that resist technique. Because I know with some people they get confused over what will resist and what won't resist. Gonna get some more orange down here. And I go right over top of the blue as well. I find it makes it sort of blend more. You don't have so much as stop and start of color when you overlap your colors. And a little more turquoise. So let's take that off and see. So you can see that the circles covered up the foil, and then they'll be able to dry like that, and they'll be there. You won't be able to wipe it off later. So that is the difference. If you want to do a resist when you have like foiling or something like that, you want to use a water-based product such as a spray stain. But if you want to cover up the area, you want to use an acrylic paint. So you can't really use an acrylic paint to do a resist. So hopefully this clears up some questions you may have about what mediums resist and what mediums won't act as the resist. And then just as a side note, I just want to show you how, even though I started with stripes on this page, by the time you add some distress inks and then the circles on top, those stripes start really getting into the background, and as you add layers, they won't be so predominant. So you can work with anything you have started, and you can build upon it if you want it to sort of sink back into the background and not be the focal point on your art journal page. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.